All right, pick number 8, Texas Longhorns. We got a new owner here, Private Snowflake, taking over the Longhorns, who went 5-11 last year and finished last in the Big 12. Did show a lot of signs of improvement. Um, Fortunately, the team decided to let go of their all-world kick returner, Patchen, which I was kind of surprised about. But this is an offense that already has McCartney, a young quarterback who really improved in his second year at the helm. Two really awesome receivers in Jetton and Freddie Mitchell. So now they add a lethal tight end, Aaron Gonzalez. Gonzalez is the best tight end in my opinion in this draft. Um, he's got good speed in the 80s, maxed out in pretty much everything else. And he's got good strength with 89. So he could also be, he's your inline type of tight end, but he also has speed. Kind of reminds me of an Antonio Gates or a Gronk. Basically got it all. And in a league where tight ends are starting to really dominate, I think this was a no-brainer for Texas to be able to land someone like him. The one downfall is his 44 volatility, so that gives him a little bit more risk, and that's probably why he fell to number 8. Because just based on talent alone, I think he's definitely a top 5 pick. So I thought that was a good pick for getting Aaron Gonzalez in the first. Moving to the second round, I think Snowflake really is looking at the defense, and he really is lacking speed in some certain areas. And I think in this instance, they decided to go with speed over coverage when they just selected the linebacker Harry Poe. He's really fast. He's got 86 speed, good acceleration and strength. So he's got all the physical skills that you'd want in a player. Unfortunately, he just can't cover anybody, and his 38 man coverage potential is pretty low. But he does have some room to grow. So with that 68 vol, if he does boom, then you could see that that 38 on his man coverage go up into the 60s at the best, probably I'd say. He does offer you some bump and run with 72 potential, so if he booms, that could be really good, as well as his zone. So it also depends on what kind of defense they hope to implement. If they're playing a lot of zone with their linebackers, then I think Poe will fit right in. If they're asking him to man up on tight ends or slot receivers, then that's going to be a big challenge for him. He's more of your downhill blitzer or downhill run stuffer for the most part. Although his run defensive skills aren't the best, he does have the speed, the strength, and the tackle that I think he'll be good at filling lanes and shoring up the run defense. And so I look at them as they're similar to how I picked Axtell. They have a specific role that they want Poe to play, and I think that he'll hopefully fill exactly what they want. But he definitely has limitations. With that said, Sloth gave them a C plus. And I went with a B minus. I think the Gonzalez pick was a A, but I think that Poe is a little bit of a reach. And so similar to Axtell for USC, I think Poe will have his role, but I think it was a reach to force him and his speed at this high of a pick in the second round.